Hey there. Welcome back to StarCraft 2. Or welcome if you're new. Good to have you here either way. Nice to see you around. Playing a little bit of a ZVZ right now. And I still haven't really decided what build I want to run. I'm feeling like a hankering to go back to my Muta building ways. But unfortunately, I feel like that's actually a bad idea because my Muta building ways didn't really go well for me. That was kind of why I swapped. We'll see how I'm feeling though. Maybe like a two base muted. Also, I'm playing against a Zerg player, which means I'm probably going to get 12 pulled here. So I can't, like, as much as I want to, I just can't see mutas going well for me. Send you down to build myself a second base. I think if I get this base, I feel like I'm kind of committing to not getting mutas. So I guess I'm just getting the second base here. Worker. I think I'm just going to go roaches again in the ZVZ. If I get 12 pulled, this could be bad for me, but for now, roaches are the plan. And I've got like a bit of a safer second base than I normally would.
We require more minerals.
So I should be able to get away with it. I don't see anything moving across the map yet. I just gotta get this Overlord in a position where I can see a Ling move out if my opponent decides to head that direction in life. One more worker on the gas. Get that saturated. Work towards roaches. A lot of the time on this build, as much as I've liked doing it so far, I've also like really fucked up the specifics of it. What's that? Just an Overlord. And right around the time I'm supposed to be getting my first roaches out, I'm almost always supply blocked. So that's something that I want to fix for this. Get an Overlord moving down there. Get another one. Start saturating my second base here. Got a couple defensive lings just in case some shenanigans happen. He's scouting to where my second base would normally be. If he's forgotten what map this is, he might think that I'm doing like some kind of cheese, which like I guess I kind of am. That my build order, I think it's technically an all-in, but okay, I caught both of them and they didn't really get any scouting info. I think because of how this map is shaped, like I can't get down the ramp to connect with my second base right now unless I build another queen for another tumor.
Not enough energy.
I think I was supposed to take all my workers off gas unless I resaturated that just now without realizing it. Send out more overlords. Get this gas working towards saturation at the very least. This one's finished already. I need a second gas, and I'm going to need a third one. So I'll build another worker to here to replace that. I think I got 2 workers already going to this that are about to pop. No, I had a bunch of overlords. So now I've got 2 workers going to it, waiting for it to pop. 3 going to the second base. Build the Roach Warren, build spores in both of my bases. Probably like up here. I don't know what the best position for it is on the gold base. Replace the worker, that's fully saturated. This is fully saturated. I've got the layer online. I got a whole bunch of overlords. He hasn't moved out for anything suspicious just yet, but there's some units coming towards my base, which is kind of awkward. Catch the first sling. Catch the second. Neither of them didn't really lose anything there. This worker can go build me another base, I suppose. But what I really want to do is just build a bunch of roaches. The Warren just finished, so I can start on that. Just get my first full roach pop out. He stopped my extra base from building. I just need to buy time for my roaches here. He's got speedlings coming across. I can get my roaches in position to try to stop that. Get this base as part of the hotkey group. Re-inject my first two. Looks like I repelled him. I'm gonna get double Evo chamber and start sending my shit across the map to try to do my own damage. He sent his stuff back. I'm building more roaches. Build 2 more queens. Re-inject both of my bases. Just got a larva pop. I need to resaturate this base. I can't leave fully or he's just gonna fuck me up. So my roaches are not at home right now. So if that's his whole army, now I'm sending across. Get all these guys back to work. I need 3 tumors. I need to re-inject. I need 1-1 to be started. I need these extra workers to be going over to this base. I need to be looking at my army. Gonna kill all the man's queens real quick. And that's game. Managed to catch his lings overextending. He didn't do that much damage to me when he got them into my worker line because I just pulled all my workers. I think, based on what I saw, I watched like a Lambo video on like how to defend 12 pools. I wonder if the theory still applies there. Like, do I just make all of my workers stack on 1 mineral patch so that the drones can't get, or so that the lings can't get like enough surface area and that they could just one-shot on the turnaround? That's really micro intensive though. And I felt like I was fine to just fight with the roaches and then just re-up my drone count. I started getting a 3rd base, so I would have been able to do something off the back of that. And it seemed like, based on where I saw those lings coming and the fact that I saw like a 3rd base to the north, I think my opponent went like super deep into economy. And he just like had too much money spent on just bases and drones as opposed to having anything resembling an army. So I managed to just kind of tear through them. I'll get into another game here. I might try to do like a Muta build, just like whatever comes to my brain, because I still haven't looked up like an actual one. That maybe that'll satisfy me if I get like a Terran or a Protoss matchup here. But if I get like another ZVZ, or if I pussy out by the time the game actually starts, I think I'll probably just end up building roaches again. Getting close to Platinum 2 here, slowly moving my way up through the league. Finding my wins here and there. The roach build seems to be very strong. Playing against another Zerg player here, Pancake. I kind of want to get 12 fooled by my opponents now. I didn't before. I was worried about it because I didn't know how to defend against it. And now I know the theory behind it, but like I don't trust my execution. And I can only fix that by trying and failing. So I guess we'll see how things go for me. Get my 2nd Overlord built. Get a drone down. Saturate this base. All normal stuff. I'm developing something of a bad habit because of this game where I just keep like rolling my F keys. I do it even when I play like other games that use F keys. Like I was playing League of Legends and I keep like, just when I'm not doing anything else, I just start rolling my fingers across my F keys just kind of absently. Like I'm not really doing anything. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just like, you know, moving my camera around. I don't know, it's satisfying. I just like pressing the button and having something happen. I'm a simple guy. I don't really know if it matters, the placement of that spawning pool. I know that like it blocks off this edge of the wall, but I don't know what the purpose of that is, like specifically. Like, obviously it's probably like something defense orientated, but I don't know like what it's specifically there to defend against. Is it just to make it harder for like Reapers to move around? Or like easier to catch units if they try to go behind your worker line or something along those lines? I'm not entirely sure. Get an Overlord out, fully saturated gas. Pool's almost finished. My second base is almost finished. He's got an Overlord moving across the map, 2 queens, 2 lings, and I'll get an Overlord moving to his third base location, or like the normal third base location, build drones, start heading to the second. These guys are all done, and they can move down to the other mineral patch. 3 more workers over there. I got 4 lings in my home base, just in case some shenanigans happen. Looks like he got a normal hatchery down, or his is down like around the same time as mine is. Like his creep, I think he got it like a second or two faster than mine, based on where his creep is compared to mine. Unless I'm just bad at like telling that visually, which would make sense. That, like, you know, both of those are very likely. I'll have to see what my opponent wants to build or go into. His queen is very off creep right now. I don't know if I can escape. Maybe if I go across the rocks, but I don't know if my queen will make it there in time. 4 more workers to the second base here. I need to get another Overlord, put it like around here. It's kind of worthless where I just put it, but that's okay. At least I'm getting the Overlord. 2 more drones to the home base, and now I can start my buildings. Replace the workers I just spent. Get a bunch of shit down. I never started my lair, so roach speed is going to be very late this game. Inject, replace the workers on this. 3 to the next gas. I need another Overlord. I guess I'll put it like along the base edges over here. Got the layer down. I got a queen started. I've got Overlords coming up pretty soon, but not like quite here yet. I need to get this gas and the worker line saturated. Place that worker. Inject's just finished. Replace the worker again. Way too many of you over here. Also moving a queen to build a third base. I can just about get my roaches out. The layer hasn't finished yet. It just finished. Okay. Build my first roach wave. Start roach speed. Get more overlords because I've lost 2 on my opponent's base. I think he's just hunting it down here. I don't know if it'll get out, if it's fast enough. Doesn't seem like it. He's just going to catch it before it can get out of range. Unfortunate. Pretty good value for him in the early game here. But I have the vision of like knowing what he did in the early game. I can re-inject here, get another base started of my own, replace that worker. Speed's still coming. I need a tumor up here when I eventually move that queen around. I think I need more roaches than I have. Okay, some more just popped, so I could try to do something. I gotta head up this way so that I can maybe sneak by that overlord vision. Get this tumor up. Get a tumor over here. Add this to the hotkey group. Inject. Inject is coming up. Gonna start 2 Evo chambers. Replace those workers. Get more roaches. And we'll see how many units my opponent has here. Caught 1 queen out of position. Pretty huge. He also has roaches, so I have to back up. I think he's got a few more than I do. Gotta get more overlords in general. I guess I'll get them like towards the edge of creep, but my opponent will be able to catch them. I got 2 here. That's pretty bad if they get caught out. Leave 1 in like this position. He knows that I'm home now with these. So I got that base connected. I need to get more tumors down. Just keep spreading my creep in general. Buy more roaches. I'm gonna get like a few ravagers. That might have been too many. But once I have the ravagers up... Oh, I don't have this gas fully saturated. Start 1-1. I got enough ravagers now. Just pop that overlord. And I'll try to hit again, see if I've got enough production. I feel like he's just left all his shit at home. He sees me on his creep now, and like that's pretty dangerous for me. I don't think I popped that one. I'm just gonna move these guys off of creep here. Move it towards like... Okay, so I'm sniping overlords. Getting caught back up. Inject, inject, inject. Extra workers over to the third base here, and I'll try to hit him. I was sitting on creep, so his army should be in position, but it's not. Catch all these workers, destroy his third. Kill his army, just surround it real quick. Send all my units across. It's gonna build a bunch of overlords at home. Inject. Look at the army again. Destroy his second. Kill the workers. And that's game. I mean, pretty satisfying. Unfortunately, I didn't get 12 pulled today. That's all I can say about that. But the roach builds have been going well. I'll probably play one more game here. See if I can get any other matchup. One thing that, it makes sense, but it's tragic to see because it means that I'm going to have to, like, learn something new or, like, learn, like, maybe an advanced variation of my same build or something along those lines, is that I feel like the higher or, like, the deeper I get into Platinum, the more I start running into people that have, like, big AoE units or that build, like, a lot of tanks or, like, tons of marauders or, like, just stuff that Roaches kind of struggles to deal with. Oh, a random player. That's special. That's a special game to end this session off on. Send this across. Get my camera hotkeys set up. I feel like this takes me a while. Maybe that'll get faster with time, though. Is that an overlord? Okay, that wasn't an overlord. Kind of awkward. This is an overlord, though. So I'm gonna have one really early drone. I guess I could do, like, the extractor trick. No, but I don't even know if that's really worth doing. Maybe it's just like if I accidentally build the drone before the overlord. Just so that I get one extra early. I guess one thing, like a set of words that I've heard used together that I don't quite know the specifics behind is I've heard people talk about like a 15 hatch, which means I guess that there's like a variation of the build that uses the extractor trick, or like a variation of a macro build that uses the extractor trick. Although I'm not like positive about that. Get that gas, get a worker for a pool. Yeah, this is really bad from me. Very sloppy. Surely it won't matter though, right? Build workers for the gas.
We require more minerals.
That's probably should have been one tile higher, but this is okay. One last worker for the gas. Everything's like kinda back up to where I want it to be. Probably don't need that so deep. I guess I don't really know what I want to build until I see him, but I'm kind of defaulting to roaches again. I said I wanted to build mutas today, but that doesn't look like it's happening. I guess I could try to pivot now, but it seems kind of too late. I've been banking resources for too long. I didn't build this overlord. Okay, so I'm playing against a Zerg. Good to know. I might get 12 pulled. Could be unfortunate. Get them building. 2 sets of lings. I'm probably not getting 12 pulled, actually, if I haven't seen the lings yet. 3 more sets of lings. Or, drones, I should say. Let's keep building drones. Got a couple sets, defensive lings here. I feel like if I see him... Okay, so he's got, like, a pretty standard, like... I want to say he's got a standard hatch timing, but I don't think that's true. I think his is actually delayed, so I think he did still go pool first. It's just, like, a bit more delayed than what I'd expect. I can send an Overlord over to his third. Inject both of my bases. Make sure I actually start the layer. This is almost fully saturated now. 2 more workers. Next larva, I think I need another Overlord. Send it over there. Just somewhere, like, relatively safe. Get vision of the front of my base. That's the idea, at least. I want to do all 3 workers at once here. So finish that. Inject. Inject. And then my main base, I can resaturate. Replace all those workers that I just spent. And then start saturating the next gases. Start building a queen over here. I just saw something move out, but I didn't, like, see it move. I just know that I just saw something on the minimap a little too late. Do I panic and build a spine? I'd panic and build a spine. Oh. Huh. Okay. You know, that's life. He's trying to scout me. I don't want him to scout me. I'm just gonna go catch this drone real quick. Okay, so he knows I have a second base up, which is tragic, but standard. So I don't think he caught too much information off of that. I'm gonna go get a tumor up here and start building my roaches. Again, I've supply blocked myself exactly like I said I would do in, like, the second game. So I'm gonna build, like, 4 overlords right now. He's got to run that queen all the way around. I think I can make enough space off the back of this then. It looked like he was building something in front of his base, so that might be like an Evo chamber. Inject this base. All my workers are down. I guess I could get another gas, replace this worker, get a spore in my main, replace that worker, 3 workers on the gas, and build more roaches. Speed's coming out. I never started a third base. Probably a good thing to do. My opponent doesn't seem to have done that either, though. Gonna build an overlord that's gonna go over here. This one can catch, like, a flank angle, I suppose. I kind of moved it a little too far out of the way. Replace those 2 workers, build a bunch more roaches. I should probably try to do some damage with the units that I have, but I think I kind of fucked up as, like, with that timing, so I don't know if it's a good thing to do here. I don't want to just spend my shit. You know, I can go take a look. I just finished speed. I'll send my shit over here to go take a look at what my opponent's got going on. And I will build 2 Evo chambers, replace the workers, inject both of my bases, take a look at my third. Nothing's happening yet. Got a bunch of roaches. I should get, like... I don't know how many biles I need to pop an overlord, but it's a pretty good thing to snipe. Send my roaches to go catch up. I need more overlords, apparently. Send them, like, to every fucking base on the map. Let's go catch all this shit. Inject, inject, extra workers down to the mineral field over here. Start mining. Inject, inject. Start 1-1 and hit my opponent. You should see me walking up here. He doesn't have a third down yet. Oh, those are mutas. Okay, this is really bad. This is like, I just built a whole bunch more roaches. I guess I just have to go in and try to do some damage, because, like, these are just going to be a waste otherwise. Kill one queen, kill another queen. Just going to kill a bunch of drones real quick. What do I do about this? I guess I get, like, Hydras is the tech swap here. Gonna build, like, a bunch more roaches to send in to keep him distracted, but he's sending his mutas out now. So this could be really bad for me. I need that nest to come down. I need this inject to finish. I need a queen on this base. Oh god, man. He's got to send his mutas back to deal with me here, or my roaches will just hit him. Like, these are all gonna die, but it buys me time for my Hydra Den to finish and for me to get range. So I can start getting Hydras instead now. And then I can also grab a Lurker Den, just in case he does go more underground. Build a bunch more Hydras, inject, extra workers down to this base. Inject my third as well. He got that creep tumor. I need one, like, over here. My whole army's together. I don't know if they'll be strong enough, but I have one. Alright, I got Hydras coming in. Hydras that are not going to be in position to actually fuck with my opponent's base. Okay, so I gotta leave, like, summon my main and get another pop, I suppose? This is fucking bad. Those all need to come out. I need, like, idle workers to all come over to this base. I need my Hydras to be in position to fight this off. I need, like, a second army. You got the gas. I keep managing to snipe some of them, but not enough. So he flew around on my creep here. He's probably going over to this base. I need a bunch of them in my main, just in case. I need to build more Hydras. I need to inject. I don't have anything on my main anymore. This game's probably over, if we're being real. Really, man. You might think that's all my Hydras, but it's not. Is it enough to fight him, though? No. I need my others to be grouped up and, like, together. Rebuild some of them. Just, like, keep trying to pop my opponent. I don't know how to get back into this game. I need money. But he keeps just killing all my workers. Like, I got a bunch on this base I can use to resaturate, I suppose. And I can get them back on this one. Get gas income again. Get Hydra speed. Inject this base. So I got the right tech swap. I just don't know how to deal with this. Like, I guess I gotta get... No, because I can't tech up right now, right? I don't have a queen on this base. None of you are actually mining. Extra workers to the third. Build a bunch of replacement workers. This has all its gas mining. I need to start 2-2. But I can't really start 2-2. I need to move out, is what actually has to happen. Okay, so now he's got... Dude, like, how do I do this? How do I deal with this as a threat? I actually don't know. Like, I'm popping them, but I've always got to be in the right position here. I got to track those mutas perfectly. So I guess, like, I need overlords on, like, the edge of my vision and shit. So he's flying up to the corner. Wants to see if I've got a corner base. I don't know how to defend this. I think this game is over. Like, maybe I have to just get corruptors so that I can just follow them? But that doesn't seem right either. Or maybe the real answer is like a fucking neural parasite. He's just popping my overlords now. Like, neural seems really good. So maybe I get an infestation pit? That might take me too long though. I need more hydras. But I need more gas for more hydras. He's flying around to the corner here. He's just sniping overlords right now, making me spend my money on it. I don't have enough income because I need that third base to be mining. He just denies this forever, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, he's just got too many mutas. So this guy did what I wanted to do, and he gets away with it. Damn. I mean, good game to end on, I suppose. 3 ZVZs, one off the back of a random match. Like, did I just... Is it my fault for letting him get too many mutas? Like, I just have to attack with my first wave of roaches? I don't know how many my first wave of roaches is supposed to be, though. And I held off in that specific situation because I supply blocked myself. So my first wave was late. I guess I just need to get like 6 to 8 and just send them over and try to do damage. And then if my opponent's trying to do something like what he just did, I can do more damage. Because like I did a decent amount of damage, but I think I tried to run away from his base too early last time and lost too many of my roaches. I might have been able to destroy basically his entire second, or even gotten into his natural mineral line again. Or I probably, like, if I could have gotten into his natural, I might have been able to just go to destroy his spine. Or his, I can't remember what it's called. Spire. I could have destroyed his spire. Hard to say, though. I think the big issue is specifically just that I supply blocked myself there, and I didn't attack off the back of my, like, initial roach push. Or, like, roaches being built. Especially seeing that my opponent didn't scout me, and that he hadn't made any attempt to build a third base, I knew he was doing something contained off of 2 bases, right? Unfortunate game to lose, but it was bound to happen. Anyways, drop a like on the video if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more StarCraft or just whatever else I'm uploading at the time. I've been pretty sunk into this game recently. And have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Peace.